Every achievement or accomplishment has a story. Every story stems out from the seed called desire, and every desire is born out of an inner churning. As we celebrate the 50 glorious years of NSN Group of Schools, let us go down the memory lane in retrospection and see where it all began. The inner churning, the desire, the story, the achievement, the accomplishment. With 3 tiny daughters on one side and the future bleak, there stood this strong iron lady of a woman, rooted and determined to find a way out to earn and provide a decent living for her 3 daughters. She is Lalita Menon, the founder of NSN Group of Schools. NSN Menon died within few years of his marriage, leaving behind his loving wife Lalita and 3 tiny tots.
I admitted my twin daughters in a small school in Egmont, and I used to converse with the headmistress of that school. And one day she asked me, "So you are a postgraduate, why don't you start a school?" So I thought it was the prerogative of the government to start a school. I did not know that an individual could start a school on his or her own. Then the idea got into my mind, and in the year 1968, I started the school in my ancestral house.
True to this statement, nothing great can be achieved without competent and rigorous efforts. This educated, well-groomed lady put her heart and soul to educate anyone who had the desire to be educated. Udara charitanam tu vasudeva kutumbakam. A heart which always tends to give and reach out. For them, the whole world is their family. True to this saying, this noble-hearted lady wanted to start the school to perpetuate the memory of her husband, Sri NSN Menon, who was equally a benevolent and a noble soul.
Nedungale Shankunni Narayana Menon. I thought that will be a befitting homage to the departed soul, and not only that, I'll have satisfaction of teaching so many students to perpetuate his memory. The school witnessed the light of day in the year 1968, to be more exact, on the 5th June 1968. On the day of opening the school, there were just 2 students, and with the passage of time, the strength rose up to 39. By the end of the academic year, we had 39 students on the roll. Thereafter, it was history. The strength started increasing year by year, and now we have a strength of more than 5,000 students.
Of her 3 children, seeing Chitra evince interest in the activities of the school, Lalita Menon slowly handed over the baton to Chitra Prasad.
Initially, yes, I was very reluctant to join this profession, but ultimately I put myself into a choiceless state and chose to enter NSN because my mother was working day and night for NSN for very many years, more than 35 years, and I thought she has to take rest and I have to take over the mantle from her. That's how my journey in NSN began.
After taking over the responsibility of being the principal and correspondent of the NSN Group of Schools, Chitra Prasad has brought in several systems, processes, has carried forward the dream of her mother with much care, shouldered the responsibility with all ease and focus.
By being a teacher,
she has achieved what her mother always dreamt of, to make NSN a name to reckon in the entire area.
In the meanwhile, in 2012, we started the NSN Memorial Schools. Under the NSN banner, we had 3 schools. So each of the schools has a principal, and the hierarchy is we have the vice principals at the high school level and the primary level, and we have coordinators for the kindergarten in all the 3 schools. We realized that to take the vision forward, we need to have people at different points to monitor the academic excellence of the school, and we also realized that this is a way forward for NSN.
NSN Group of Schools has been a unique school for its academic excellence, and extracurricular activities.
And we decided to go in for accreditation for all the 3 schools. And the beauty of this accreditation is that systems are in place. It is no more person driven. The entire organization is system driven, because accreditation helps us to set a benchmark for ourselves.
For the school, every day is eventful, and they have their calendar marked with activities to remember with gratitude and celebrate every event as a memorable one with lots of happiness. The school also does outreach programs, social awareness initiatives, Swachh Bharat initiatives, and also lots of philanthropic services and many such noble initiatives.
The school trains the child to look beyond me, mine and myself. So we have social outreach programs which we have been doing for more than 20 years. All of us, the staff and the students of the school, collectively raise funds, and we do something for the underprivileged in society. 2 years back, we raised as much as 10 lakhs, and we built about 50 toilets under the Swachh Bharat project of the Prime Minister. Even this year we raised about 11 lakhs, and we have built many toilets for the underprivileged under the Swachh Bharat project.
Instilling the right moral values has been another great initiative from NSN. The children are taught the values of infinitism and have instilled in the young minds that you need to be noble-hearted and able-minded. When the faith and surrender to infinitism and the diviner of the path, Mahatriya, is complete, Chitra firmly believes for her everything happens by his energy and grace.
Feeling thy presence, feeling thy grace.
The most defining moment in my life, I should say, is my life coming into contact with my Guru Mahatriya's life. My past looks like somebody else's past. He's transformed my life so much. I think NSN has scaled so high. His teachings have helped us grow most and more in the past 10 years.
Chitra Prasad's vision over the years has expanded to laying down a structured approach for the multifold growth of the school. She is ably assisted by the heads of the 3 schools who have internalized the aim and vision.
For me, NSN is a temple of learning, a huge family, a world of peace and love, a source of encouragement, a divine source which is taking my life forward. And for me, NSN is everything. There's no word which can define what I feel about NSN in a phrase or in a word.
I wish to see me in every step of NSN, like every action that NSN takes or every activity that NSN takes up. I wanted to be a part of it because I know in every activity that is designed by NSN, there's going to be growth. So I wanted to learn a lot. So I wanted to be identified to be a member of this institution for every step that they decide to take.
I would always like to be identified in NSN as a person who can be trusted and someone who can be banked upon. To me, NSN is God's blessing on me, and I don't think there's anything more than that.
Steer the progress of the school with able guidance from Chitra Prasad and immense support and enthusiastic participation of all the staff and teachers of NSN.
Today, if the school has grown to such magnificent heights, it's in no small measure thanks to the untiring, unflinching, unstinted and unflagging efforts taken by its present principal and correspondent Chitra Prasad and her staff, who have left no stone unturned in their efforts to make this institution what it is today. I wish the institution to grow from success to success, strength to strength, and from achievement to achievement.
Chitra's pioneering efforts still carry on as she embarks on a new journey at the beginning of 50 glorious years in the field of education, with the sole aim to create responsible students of India and true to their byline.
I'm working as a big data engineer at Norex, Singapore. I'm from a lower middle class family and I'm the first graduate in my family. I did my masters at National University of Singapore and I stood ahead in my academics and profession. One of the main reasons behind this is my school. My school has taught me so many great values in life, like punctuality, discipline, hospitality, etc. NSN has always been a place of encouragement. So it not only awards toppers of the class, but also the toppers of individual subjects. So which helps students to become very competitive, and it creates a healthy environment. Since I performed well in my academics and in my extracurricular activities, I was given a 50% concession in my school fees. So at this moment, I would like to thank my principal, Ms. Chitra Prasad, for helping me in tough times. I'm happy that NSN is celebrating its Golden Jubilee this year. I wish all the success for the event and for the teachers to bring up students with flying colors every year. Thank you.
No matter where I go or how old I grow, I invariably get asked one question: where I did my schooling from. And every time I feel really blessed and proud to say I graduated from NSN, which is one of the finest institutions in the city. So there's only so much that a school can do in terms of teaching children academically. I believe all-round development comes from actually teaching them to be really good human beings. I'm beholden to Lalita ma'am, Chitra ma'am, and to a lot of my wonderful teachers who helped me pursue my academic and extracurricular activities, and who also instilled in me values for life. I'm really delighted that NSN is celebrating its Golden Jubilee this year, and I wish it with all my heart a zillion more years of glory. Loads of love.
My school has been one of the greatest influence on who I am today. Apart from imparting strong academic knowledge, my school also taught me discipline, punctuality, respect, the art of living, and the value of helping others. My school gave me the liberty to pursue my sport interests and other extracurricular activities along with academics. I was introduced to the world of infinite thoughts. These sessions taught me everything about living a happy and fulfilled life. The words of my principal and her mere presence was awe-inspiring. I have also made unbreakable bonds with my teachers who have left a lasting impression on me. I will proudly say NSN is my alma mater, and I wouldn't trade this experience for anything in this world.
The values of NSN, or the guiding principles of NSN, are the Hari values: happiness, responsibility, and integrity. Most importantly, we need to walk these values. I don't think we have to preach as adults. if we live our life with these values, I think these values will be imbibed by children.
Nurturing students for the nation. Mahantohi Mahashrayanam Karyaha. Great are the achievements by great people. Perpetuating the memory of her beloved husband, Bina Menon, founder of NSN, has created a legacy which for generations to come the society will be benefited with.
The school is celebrating its 50th anniversary. My past looks like somebody else's past, and I am very happy that I have an identity of my own as the founder of the NSN group of schools, which I am very proud of.
It is such an irony that though I was very reluctant to enter NSN, today NSN is an all-consuming passion for me. I should say that NSN is my very life. NSN is actually my very breath. I can't think of anything else but NSN. NSN is my life.
Adding a new dimension to this legacy, Chitra Prasad has reset her axis to embark on a new journey and firmly believes to create a renaissance for the next 50 years.